Hey there, Internet Keith here, and welcome to the Cars with Keith YouTube channel. Over this video, I want to go over my newest toy, the SGS28 gun. Now, this is the gun with the built-in swivel that's closer to the bottom. It has this bigger piece at the bottom, but that is a 3/8" disconnect. It comes with the 1/4" disconnect at the top. So I bought this one on Amazon for about 75 bucks. There'll be a link in the description below. But you can also get it for 60 without the quick disconnects already installed. I bought it with them already installed, stainless steel from MTM, just great fittings. You could go cheaper with some Home Depot brass fittings and just buy the gun itself. Now, the gun is just great. The feel on the grip, the trigger feels great. It's nice and light. I mean, outside of that, from a performance standpoint, it's not going to perform really any better than any of the guns out there. It's all going to be based off of the tip, the orifice of the tip, the degree of the tip, and the pressure washer and the pressure going through it. Outside of that, it's more about durability, quality, how long it's going to last, how well it feels in your hand. A lot of the cheaper ones, this barrel for the handle is way bigger. This is bulkier. It's just a smaller form factor overall, and it just allows for a little bit more control over the gun, better ergonomics, and that kind of thing. Now, I kind of want to go over one issue that I've had. Now, I've been using this for a little bit. I always test my products before I use them. This got stuck open on me, and I've never had that happen to a gun before. I've had guns that when you pull the trigger, nothing happens. This was actually stuck wide open, and I could not figure out what the problem was. I tried playing with the trigger and all. I had to take it completely apart. Then I unscrewed at the back where the bald little check valve is, and I undid it, and then I put it together, and it worked perfect after that. So I really don't know what to tell you why, but I'm gonna take it apart and show you exactly what I did. Now, I'm not the kind of person that would just return a product because of something like that. I knew that most likely I could take it apart and fix it myself. Now, if you're not the kind of person, then I would just return it. That should not happen. And I've tried to replicate it, and I can't. I don't know why I did that. When I took it apart and put it back together, it just worked. So let's open this up. All right, so you have stars in 6 spots. You have 3 up here and then 3 down here. These are Torx bits. It is a T15. Anybody, if you have a BMW like I do, you know a T15. Take our screws out so they don't roll off the table. And then this cover should just pop right off. Like that. So if you take that trigger out, you have this piece right here. This is basically it. This is the water gun. There's a check valve in here. When you push the trigger in, it pushes in this little pin and it flows water. I mean, very simple process. So there's the overall look. It's this little pin right here that I had an issue with. It was very loose. As you can see, it's very tight right now. It was loose, so it was basically stuck in and it was stuck spraying. Now, in order to take it apart, now obviously all of this is a possibility of voiding the warranty, so be careful doing this. This kind of stuff, it doesn't bother me because I know I can fix it. So open. You should be able to do 1 or 2. These are awesome channel locks as well. Amazing Knipex. If you've never used them before, you should be able to do it by your hand after that. And what's inside is a spring that pops out, and there's a little ball bearing, little ball. And there's where the pin from the opposite side sits in there. This little ball sits right on top of that pin. And obviously you got the spring and the check valve, and then I just put it together. So I'm wondering if maybe the ball bearing was in the wrong spot, or maybe the spring was crimped against the side or something, but all I did was just put it back together and it worked just fine. And this doesn't have to be super tight, just tight enough. And there we go. If you had that issue, this might fix it for you, unless you just want to go ahead and return it under warranty, but I just didn't feel like going through all that. Put it back together. You kind of put this in an angle, so that way you can get the trigger in at the same time, like that. And you put it back together. From a review standpoint, for me, I've already explained, it's about the quality of everything and how it feels in your hand. Even though I did have a slight issue with it getting stuck open, that's been resolved. Overall, this is something that's going to last me a while. The other ones, I used to get the cheaper ones and they didn't last as long. So I'm going to go ahead and rinse off. Biggest thing for me I want to say is it's just hand control. Just having it smaller, I don't even have to use a wand on the hood because it's smaller. I'm able to reach without a problem. Now on a bigger car you probably would have that problem. You hear the dogs barking in the background. But all in all, it's just a great product. Like I said, we have that one issue, but that's not enough for me to not you know, suggest this as a product. So link will be below. Well, that's it for this video. I apologize for the lawnmower sound in the background, but like I said, this is just a great gun overall. Had a small little issue, but nothing a drill, a pair of pliers, and a T15 bit won't fix. So I just took it apart, put it together, works perfect. I love the swivel. I love how it feels in my hands. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Now about this one with the pieces. Now about this one with the quick next. Now about this one with the quick net. Oh my God. Now about this one with the quick, oh my God. The stainless steel quick disconnects those birds. Wow. All right, so from a result.